Morning, guys. We said we'd be here. There's 3 of us here. You can see.
Morning, gents.
Morning all.
Yeah, morning all.
We are all here. We waited. We said we'd be here this morning. We're slightly late. Apologies for that. Traffic and all of that. And some people will join us later on. But we are here. Look, when we're talking about working for our country, we're not. This is not mouth. You need to come and play your part. 10 years now, people are queuing outside the Nigerian embassy.
Still.
Go and look at other embassies and how they do things. They don't queue outside the embassies.
Yeah, morning, sir.
They don't queue outside the embassies in Nigeria.
No, they don't. This is a mess outside here. But anyway.
Thank you so much. You see, look, that's not somebody. That's just a Nigerian coming to tell us. This is, look,
It's
what are we
mess.
going to take?
Absolute mess.
What is it going to take?
Absolute mess.
What is it going to take?
One thing I want us to realize is that for every society, it's not the few that commit atrocity. It is the majority who refuse to speak that who commit the more atrocity. If I don't know how long it's going to take us to get out of this mess, we become a laughingstock of the world. Please, please. We are not even doing this for our generation. They fuck our generation already. We are doing this for the generation to come. If we don't do anything now, 50 years down the line, we'll still be seeing the same problem, the same issue. Everybody who loves Nigeria should be shedding tears to see that out of 200 million people, the best we could get as our president is Buhari. Even Buhari himself knows it, if he wants to be honest with himself. Thank you all.
You see, I mean,
we will continue to wait for them.
We will wait. We are here, and we came here to say simply, free Sowore now.
Free Sowore now.
Because you see, it is not about Sowore alone.
It's not about Sowore, it's about
all of us. You see, if we don't speak up when they carry Sowore, then who will speak up for those who haven't got a voice? Who will speak up? This is why we are doing this. We asked people to come today to see about 50 to 100 of us peacefully protest outside the Nigerian High Commission. Look, the other day, you all saw the Iranians. They came to stand outside the Nigerian embassy. They slept outside. They took shifts for El Zakzaki. And they're not even Nigerians. So if we don't do this for ourselves, if we do not stand up and speak for ourselves as people, who will do it?
Nobody.
Who will do it?
Nobody's going to do it.
So when we say to you, please join us, separate.
It's a peaceful demonstration.
Peaceful demonstration. We're not asking you to come here and violate. We're just saying,
peacefully
raise your voice.
Voicing our concern.
Raise your voice and say, look, our government must do better. And our rights as citizens have been trampled upon. When someone like Sowore, who is speaking up for the masses, is being silenced, that means that this is injustice.
We all be silent.
Injustice on one is an injustice on all. So we are saying this in all honesty. We will be here. We will wait here. The 3 of us will be here. Frank, I believe.
Gabriel, sir.
And Gabriel, and myself, CitizenAY here. We are all here. People can come and join us. All we are saying is free Sowore.
Free Sowore now.
Free Sowore now. All we are saying is free Sowore now. All we are saying, free Sowore. All we are saying is free Sowore. That's all we're saying. And look, for every Sowore that's arrested, it means that thousands are told, if you speak up, you will be jailed. So we need to stand up. Stand up. If you are in this London and you are watching this podcast, if you are close here, just come and spend an hour of your time and protest peacefully. We're not fighting anybody. The police have been told. They are aware that we are here. And we are saying this because if we don't speak up, like Gabriel said, if we don't speak up for the generation, for now, the coming generation will be silenced. They will be silenced. We can't be complicit in our own oppression. We cannot be complicit in our own oppression.
It's our civic right. And one thing I want to remind us is that if we don't want to change the situation, it will come to some point where the situation is going to change us.
That's it.
What is happening in South Africa now is an example of what could happen if we don't want to change the situation.
Indeed.
We are being killed left and right center. Anywhere we are not being killed, we are being rejected to the point that we are being deported from Mali.
That's it.
So please, this is a wake-up call for all of us. We need to do something. We cannot continue like this. We become a laughingstock of the world.
So look, we say this, and to be honest, the three of us that are here are the three of us that are here. We keep saying it. We've been organizing regular peaceful protests. And the numbers of people that are refusing to participate is more than the number of people that should participate, that should be participating. You know, this is not on. What it really take for all of us to understand that our collective responsibility, our collective responsibility is to demand that Sowore and Jalingo,
and every other one,
know, all of them,
unjustly,
all of them should be freed. So we're asking you, if you say you can't come, at least I beg, share this post.
Share the post.
Share it.
Share the post.
So people know that some people are not quiet.
Yeah, we are not quiet.
We are not
going to be quiet.
We won't be quiet.
We will do everything within our power peacefully to let our voice be heard. We cannot continue like this. That is the reality. We can't, except we don't want to be honest with ourselves. Nigeria is a failed state the way it is now. If there's any place that leads the revolution, it's Nigeria. It's not just political revolution, social revolution, everything,
every
religious
area,
revolution, every aspect of our life. If we want to be honest with ourselves, we fail as a country. So we need to change direction. If we don't change direction, the direction is going to change us.
Exactly. And to show you guys, this is not a joke. Look at this. This is me.
Yeah, he made effort.
That's my wheelchair. You see, I'm not talking. I could easily stay home. I could easily go, you know what, I'm tired, I can't handle this, you know what, it's too easy, it's too difficult for me, I can feel sorry for myself. But look, for me that have a wheelchair, how many people have a wheelchair back home? That they can, many, what's the roads like in Nigeria? What's the healthcare like in Nigeria? Do you have light? Do you have water? Do you have... This is what Sowore is fighting for. This is why we're saying, please join hands, demand for better governance. We can't keep coming to other countries that are working. That, you know, we have to stand up, speak up. We are saying peacefully, release Sowore, free Sowore now. There's nothing wrong in us. This is not a fight. This is a simple demand, a request for the rights of as citizens of Nigeria to be respected. You see, we have a right to freedom of association and freedom to speak up when things are wrong. And when our government is silencing us, it is wrong. So please, those of us who have the ability to be able to come and join us, come and join us. We need to stand up. We need to speak
Nobody else is going to do it for us.
They won't do it for us.
Nobody else is going to do it for us. If we still have any sense of pride, any iota of pride as a race, as a Nigerian, please, 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 I am begging, I'm appealing to all of us. We need to do something. We cannot continue like this. If we continue the way we are now, 100 years down the line, we're going to be saying the same thing. And I don't know what history is going to, the judgment history is going to pass on us.
We do really, or each and every one of you watching me, please, it's interesting. When Sowore was around, when Sowore was free, as soon as you heard Sowore was coming to town, come and look at everybody. Yes, it's Sowore. Yes, take it back. Yes, this. Yes. Now we need to speak up for Sowore. Now we need to stand up and speak for Sowore. We know Siu now. We know Siu now. We know Siu now. Now that he needs you. Now that he needs you to be his voice.
Yes.
You are not here. And that is the key difference. You need to be his voice. You need to be speaking up for him. You need to be demanding that he be freed. Because every Nigerian that is silenced and prevented from speaking up,
you are indirectly
you're supporting what's going on.
Yeah.
So we are asking you, please join us. Join us in demanding
peacefully
that Sowore be free.
Be free.
Come and join us.
Free Sowore now. If you cannot join us, share this message. Share this message. Share this live broadcast.
Yes.
Free Sowore now.
Exactly.
Free Sowore now.
Now.
That's what we are demanding.
Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now.
Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now.
Free Sowore now. We are just saying to you guys, that's all you need to do. We've even, look, in this country, you know, I wrote to the police. I told them that we were going to have a peaceful protest. I have a reference number reporting that we were going to have a peaceful protest. And they've given me that, I've got that number. If the policeman were to come and ask me, have you got the right to protest? I've got that number on me. This is a system that works. This is how a system is supposed to be. You know, but in Nigeria, when you speak up, instead of the government listening to you, they will jail you. They will silence you. And this is not how governance is meant to be. So I'm asking fellow Nigerians, we have a role to play in this. We cannot be complaining that the government is not working. If we are not ready to hold them to account. We must hold them to account. That's our job. That's our job.
You can't have less than 10,000 people manipulating 200 million people. Then it's not the 10,000 people that something is wrong with. It is the 200 million who refuse to speak.
I mean, look, if we said today now, I tell you guys, if we said today, there's a party coming on Saturday.
I bet the majority of us will be there.
People go buckle for ground. But when it comes to fighting for your right as a citizen of that country, people now, you won't see anybody. You won't see anybody stand up to fight for their rights.
What we are asking is free Sowore now.
Yes.
Free Sowore now. And others that are treated unjustly.
Sowore, Jalingo, Adedako, I believe the name is. You know, there are others who are incarcerated because they're speaking up for the people. And we are asking you to join us. Come and lend your voice. Your voice is a powerful tool. You are in a free country where you are allowed to demonstrate. You are allowed to participate in democracy by holding your governance to account. Hello, hi, Irina, how are you doing? Good to see you.
How are you?
Hello, it's great to see you. Good to see you. Welcome. Morning. And thank you. See, there's more of us coming. You know, 1 second. Hi, Irina. And good to see you. Good to see you. No, see, there's more of us speaking up. Look, one by one, we are coming. One by one. We will be here.
Sorry? For us.
So nobody they won't do it for us. Honestly. So look, you see, all we are saying here is free Sowore now. Your voice is important.
Free Sowore now.
You don't have to now. Free Sowore
now.
Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. All we are saying is free Sowore. All we are saying is free Sowore. All we are saying is free Sowore.
Sowore must be free. Other people who are detained unjustly must be free. Like I said earlier on this broadcast, in every society who refuse to accept the truth, locking up Sowore is locking up the truth. And when the truth is locked up, we will not be free. Every religious book has said it. He that knows the truth will set them free. We all know the truth and we don't want to abide by the truth, then we are not going to be free. We are not just talking about our generation. Now we're talking about our generation to come. For the fact that our generation past failed to do something right, that's where we are now. If we continue in this trend, 100 years down the line, we're going to have the same issue. 61 billion was donated by Nigeria more than 40 years ago to fight apartheid in South Africa.
Exactly.
More than 50 countries of Africa today went to China to borrow the same 60 billion. If you work that out, that means each country is going to be getting less than 1.5 billion. What message are we sending to the world? We become a laughing stock of the world. I don't know why we are not seeing it. It's only in Nigeria that have been producing crude oil for the past 50 years, and we have no one single refinery. It's sad. We have no one single refinery. We have a lot of professors. We cannot construct our road. We have a lot of doctors, we cannot treat ourselves. We have a lot of people who are agriculturists, we cannot feed ourselves. As we are talking now, we're still borrowing money to buy rice. We're borrowing money to pay salaries. I don't know how long we're going to continue like this. Like, to remind us again, if we don't want to change the situation is going to change us. What is happening in South Africa now is an example of what could happen. We are being killed left and right. Where we are not killed, we are rejected. To the point that, like I said earlier, we are being deported even in Mali. So, fellow Nigerians, it is time for us to wake up. What we are saying now is not just about us, it's about our generation to come. I don't know where you want history to put your name. We are going to be speaking. We are not going to give up. We will continue to do our best within our power to make sure that these governments are held accountable with whatever they are doing. We have a situation, we have senators who are the highest paid senators in the world, but we cannot afford 30,000, which is less than just about $100. Yeah, we cannot afford to pay less than $100 for our workers in 30 days. And we have senators who are earning 30 million every month. What are they doing with those 30 million? We have governors who are collecting, let me put it in dollars so that you know, they're collecting $500,000 every month for security vote, but yet we don't have security.
Yeah.
So please, it's time for us to start asking ourselves some critical questions. Where do we want to go as a country? Because we cannot continue the way we are now. Revolution is an understatement. Nigeria needs total overhaul. Yes. Constitutionally, religiously, socially, in every facet of that country. Yes. We need total overhaul. If we want to be honest with ourselves, we should be ready to stand up peacefully and demand for our right and demand for good governance. We cannot continue the way we are now. Those of us in our 40s, in our 30s, ask yourself, this same Buhari has already been general when he was in his 40s. He's already been a minister when he was in his 20s. The same thing applied to the rest of them. Yeah. So ask yourself where you are today as a 40 years old. I'm a 47 years old man. I have never seen electricity in Nigeria for 12 hours. So we cannot continue like that.
Give my hand.
We cannot continue like that, fellow Nigerians. Yeah. We have to stand up. All we are demanding is free Sowore and others that are unjustly detained.
Yeah.
Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. We're here. We're going to be here. We are inviting every one of us to come and join us. It doesn't take much from you. It's a peaceful demonstration. Yes. We've got right to express our concern. We are concerned. We don't have to be doing what we are doing now. Exactly. But for the sake of our generation to come, we are concerned. We cannot continue like this. For the fact that we become a laughingstock of the world, that's why we cannot continue like this. Yes. Nigeria, the way it is today, is a failed state. We have to be honest with ourselves. We still have people queuing up for more than how many years that we've been doing the same thing, queuing up in the embassy just to collect passport.
We don't need
to
call
ourselves a country. We cannot continue like this. If every one of us, from the political leaders, from the religious leaders, from the traditional rulers, if we want to be honest with ourselves, we should be speaking. The way we are going now is not right. 40 years ago, China was one of the poorest countries. In 40 years, China have been able to lift over 700 million people out of poverty. But what did Nigeria succeed in doing? We succeeded in putting over 100 million people in poverty. We have 15 million children out of school. That's more than the population of many countries in Europe. We cannot continue the way we are now. We are appealing to everyone watching this video. Like, if you cannot join us, please share this video. Share this video. We want this video to get to the highest, even to Buhari himself, so that he knows that not all Nigerians are happy with the way they're running the country.
We're not happy.
Please.
We're not happy. Our people are being killed.
This is the honest part. We are being killed on a daily basis everywhere in the world. In Libya, in South Africa. It's no longer news. It's no longer news that where we are not being killed, we are being rejected.
Exactly.
In Libya, we are being used like we've been treated like less than animals. How long can we continue like this? If we still have any sense of pride in us, let's go back to our history. If the Arabs came, they use us. The Europeans came, they use us. Now it's Chinese. So when that we have our officials learning to speak Chinese, how long? What message are we sending to the rest of the world? Are we telling them we are not capable? Are we justifying what they are calling us? If you know you are not justifying this, if we keep asking ourselves these questions and your answer to this question are yes, then you have to stand up. You have to stand up and speak for the truth. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Gabriel.
We are still demanding free Sowore now. 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 Free Sowore now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Rina,
sir.
would you like to say a few things? Do you want to say a few words to
Go
us?
ahead and,
Because we
let
want to
them
hear
know
from
that
you
we're
as
not
well.
just,
You know, I mean, I'm
you
glad
know,
that you are here.
I'm glad that you're here.
And you've been coming every,
Consistently.
since we've been doing this now. You've been coming, and I know we organized a few protests some months ago, and Rina has been coming. And she's committed. She's someone is a voice that we need to hear, and all of us we need to recommit. You heard what Gabriel said. I don't need to repeat what he said, but what you need to understand is that if we remain silent, nothing will change on ground, and we need to speak up. So please do if you want to. If you have a few words to say to us.
Have a few words just to
What I
tell our
have to
fellow
say,
Nigerians.
we all have to. The reason why sometimes I think, okay, what's all this doing? Us coming, standing outside there. But we need to add our voices to this. You know, we're all here very comfortable, living wonderful lives, while our people back home are suffering, you know. And my concern is because we have Nigerians that are the most religious people, you know, most Christian, calling the name of God. But, you know, even God says, if you're not concerned about the issues of the poor, He is concerned about the issues of the poor. So why are we here in our comfort zone, not being a voice to the voiceless? So that's why I'm here to add my voice to the voice of the voiceless. There's something we can all do. We can all come together, you know, put minds together, meet like-minded people, protest, you know, say our words. We can all lobby our government. We can, you know, write letters to the MPs, write letters to your MP, your local MP. Right, let's start getting the whole world to know what's going on in Nigeria.
Yeah.
There's other things you can do. There's some, you know, we're discussing now. We can start supporting Nigerian charities.
That's it.
You know, charities that are on the ground, helping poor people.
Exactly.
There's little we can do. Okay, fine. We have a terrible government, and we'll keep lobbying the government. But what can you do? We have so many rich people in Nigeria with houses, and you know, lots of houses, £1 million houses here, and they're in Nigeria. Yet they're surrounding us. Yet they can build a school in Nigeria, you know. So I'm calling on Nigerians, you know, let us support one another, let us do what we can do. As much as yes, our government is terrible, let us do the little we can do, let us support. You know, I have a friend doing a fundraising for his birthday, you know, for a Nigerian charity. Let's all get together, let's put our money where our mouth is. You know, if it's your birthday, do your own fundraising, support a legitimate charity, you know. You know, we're all in this struggle together. So that's my own bit to say. We can't be in our comfort zone while our brothers and sisters in Nigeria are, you know, suffering. No, God is going to ask us, you know. So as much as we're religious and everything, let's put action now to our religion. As much as we're there on social media talking, typing, let's see some action. Enough of the talking, you know, let's act, you know. I'm free Sowore in the name of free Sowore now.
Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now.
Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now.
Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now.
Revolution now. Revolution now. Revolution now. Revolution now. See, we want a place that works. Many of us who are in diaspora, you all know what I'm talking about. You know, look at the roads here. Look at roads. Traffic is on the road, but everything is running in order. That's all we want for our nation. That's what we want for our people to experience. We want things that work. But the minute you speak up and you try and encourage your government to provide what they promised they would do at the fake elections, because let's not forget, that was not an election, that was a selection. It was a selection. It was a selection. And even with the selection, they're refusing to provide facilities for the people. And this is why we speak up. This is why we speak up. This is no more. Let's not sugarcoat this.
Let's ask ourselves.
Yes.
If these politicians know that Nigeria is good, why is it that they don't send their children to school there?
Exactly.
Why is it that they don't go for medical care?
Okay, there. Exactly.
Recently now, Mugabe died in Singapore.
Yes.
Yeah,
he did.
Mugabe died in Singapore.
Yes.
And he was a leader in Zimbabwe for over 30 years. Buhari have been part of this government since independence. Buhari have no shame. He came to London to spend 100 days for medical care.
Yeah.
So how long are we going to continue like this? What message? The question is that what message are we sending to the rest of the world?
Yeah.
What message are we sending to the rest of the world? If we're gonna be silenced, the 200 million of us, if we're gonna be silenced, we're not speaking against this few that is manipulating the system.
Yeah.
So how do we think? Look, one thing I want us to know is that every government is a reflection of the society. We cannot keep. You are part of the government.
Yes,
A lot of us say, "Oh, I'm not involved in politics. I don't." If you are not involved in politics, politics is involved in you, whether you like it or not. Because one thing we should realize is that we are all stakeholders in that project called Nigeria. We are all stakeholders. If you fail, it failed for all of us. If it's good for all of us. So that is why you have to perform your duty, no matter how small it is. If you don't do anything at all, that's the bad one. No matter how small it is, stand up and speak. Look at the last election, or whatever they call it. More than 50 million Nigerians refused to even come out and cast their vote.
Well, they were scared. They were forced to be. The government they were shooting.
We know
at
they
people.
use elements of intimidation.
They intimidated them.
If 50 million people turn out,
yes, they will.
Come on.
It's true.
They cannot intimidate 50 million people.
They cannot.
If 50 million people turn out, they cannot intimidate 50 million.
They haven't got it. Yeah,
They haven't. They cannot do that.
Yeah.
They cannot do that. Even if they bring out the whole of the armed forces, the 50 million people cannot just be silenced like that. We need to stand to speak. We need to stand up and speak.
Yes, you are absolutely right.
We cannot continue the way we are now. We cannot continue as it is now. Nigeria is already a failed state.
Yes.
If we, all of us, whoever want to be honest, if we want to be honest with ourselves, it's already a failed state. It's only in Nigeria you cancel election 5 hours before the election.
Exactly.
It's never done anywhere. Even the newest country in Africa, South Sudan, it wasn't done there. It wasn't done there. We call ourselves the giant of Africa. What giant are we calling ourselves?
Exactly.
We are not a giant, but we're a laughing stock.
Exactly.
If we want to be honest with ourselves, we are a laughing stock. Except we don't want to tell ourselves the truth.
It's true.
I
also want to bring a little dynamic to this situation. Everybody that is behind me here, where you're Gabriel
Agmontai, sir.
And then you are Raphael Fatombi. And right, you see, that's us here, and myself, Ayogunle Musin CitizenAY. We are here not because we want to be, we love doing this, but we know it's a responsibility. It's our responsibility. We could look the other way. Look, all of us, we got things. He's taking time off. Yeah, he's done night shift now. He's done night shift.
Brother here.
Now, myself, I'm a little more difficult situation that I have the health issues. But I'm doing the effort to do what I can. That's my wheelchair there. That's my wheelchair. Because if I can't walk far, and if I try to do things, it hurts. I'm in constant pain. But I'm not thinking of myself. I'm thinking of the coming generation. I'm thinking of people who are coming behind us. They will ask us down the line. They'll say, what did you do? What did you do to stop what is going on? You say you are writing on Facebook, you are doing this, you're championing this, you are saying free or whatever. What did you do? This is what we are doing. We are asking more of us to join us. Come and demand your rights. Because when it works for all of us will be able to enjoy Nigeria. Which is, that so-called Nigeria that you like to talk about, what benefits are you getting right now? Is your passport what the paper is written on? Is your passport what the paper that is written on? Does it guarantee you any safety? Does it guarantee you any security?
Not at all.
Does it guarantee you any right? Can your passport take you to all countries around the world? Can it take you to all countries around the world? It won't. This is why we are asking you to play your part. Wherever you are on this planet, and I say it, yes, on this planet, if you are a Nigerian and you are watching this broadcast and you're not taking concrete actions to go to your embassies, wherever they may be in the world, you are part of the problem. You are part of the problem. And until you decide to sign up to taking responsibility and deal with it and confront it, I know it's going to be difficult. But unless we collectively do this, nothing will change.
Nothing is going to change.
Nothing
is going to change.
We've been talking about this protest for 3 weeks now. And I've been organizing. A lot of people have said they're going to come. They've made commitments. They've made time. They promised. It's the long and short of it.
Right. Except you want to join us? We're just campaigning for the release of Sowore and every other
free Sowore. He's in jail at the minute.
Detained illegally. So that was we are campaigning for, sir. No problem.
No problem.
Yeah,
okay, we're here. So look, what we are saying we're not going to make this complicated. You've had a lot of statistics from Gabriel about what's going on. The $60 billion that we spent to save, to rescue South Africa. And then
that's what we went to go and borrow. Now 50 countries.
50 countries.
So at the end of the day, if you divide that, that means each country is going to be getting 1.5 billion. Yeah.
It's about 30 minutes now. Yeah, I will do. So look, guys, what we are just saying is we will come back again. We've been here standing. We are saying in unison, free Sowore
now.
Free Sowore
now.
Free Sowore
now.
Now we will go away and we will come back again. I'm hoping that more people will join us. There's still more opportunities. There's still time. So we will come back. But please do share and do continue to share this video and leave comments, and we'll try and reply back. But we want you all to play your part in fixing our continent.
Yeah.
The entire continent is finished.
Time has gone beyond being on the fence.
That's it.
It's said that you are for the solution or you are part of the problem.
That's it.
It's as simple.
That's it.
If we are being honest with ourselves, for every one of us that refuse to speak, we are part of the problem.
That's it. Exactly.
It doesn't matter how small. It doesn't matter how small.
Yeah.
Every drop of water make a mighty ocean.
Indeed.
So if every one of us begin to speak, then the government will be forced to listen.
Exactly.
You are part of the government. Don't say, I'm not involved in politics. If you are not involved in politics, politics is involved in you.
Exactly.
See yourself as a stakeholder.
Exactly.
See yourself as a stakeholder, because whatever policy is being made is going to affect you.
Exactly.
There is no good road. It's not going to say whether you are a Christian or a Muslim, a Yoruba, Igbo,
it will affect you.
It will affect you.
Exactly.
There is no good medical care. It will affect you. There is no electricity. It will affect you. So that's what we are talking about. We all should be able to stand up in solidarity and speak with one voice.
Exactly.
We demand good governance. Demand to release Sowore, because locking up Sowore is locking up the truth.
Exactly.
Whatever we make of Sowore doesn't have to do what he's doing.
No, he doesn't have to.
If he wants to be in a comfort zone, just like the rest of us, he will be in America without having to do what he's doing. But because of the love he has for the country, because of solidarity, that's why he's doing what he's doing.
Exactly.
So if we keep silent and we are not forcing this government to listen, to release Sowore and every other person that is detained illegally, then we are part of the problem.
Indeed.
Brothers and sisters, let's be honest with ourselves. Let's be honest with ourselves. Once again, we are demanding free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you. And you see, there's more of us are coming. My sister here has joined us. Ronke Williams. Yeah, thank you very much. Look, this is what we need. We need more of us to keep coming, keep speaking up, and keep participating. We cannot be silent anymore. We need to take collective action, positive action, peaceful action. Because by us standing up, we're showing the people, the children behind us, how to demand their rights. And how to fix their nation. We're giving them that responsibility. Praying will not solve this. I'm sorry to say it. You've heard somebody say that before. Prayers is not the solution. Action. Collective action is what we need. You can now pray after the collective action, but collective action first.
It has to
be first. So that's what we are saying.
It takes more than prayer.
Yes.
It takes more than prayer. So even there are instances in the Bible, even when Jesus Christ had to carry out action. We will do.
Thank you very much. So give me 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So now what we're going to do, like we said, we are going to go away now, and we will come back. I know they can hear a lot of passionate comments about what's going on, but we will go and come back, and we will see you guys later on. Thank you very much. Bye.